Alright, looks like everything's up and running. Hello, Internet! Chipping away more at the Old Republic before we do more Pokemon tonight. Actually, a bunch of team members to talk to.
So, I found our first potential target for the Morale Improvement Initiative. An Imperial propagandist known as the Ambassador. I've collected a sample of his lies for your review.
Friends, the Ambassador would have you know that you needn't live in fear. You needn't bow to men who are your inferiors. In the Empire, you can live a life of purpose and accomplishment, where only those most fit to rule guide our society. A life of greatness.
Give me our intel on this guy.
The SAS has found no concrete data. He effectively has no personal history before becoming the Ambassador. Clearly an Imperial cover-up. These spurious recordings are broadcast all over the galaxy, filling people with doubts about our noble cause. The Ambassador is the public face of our enemy. Removing him will boost Republic troops' morale and combat effectiveness.
As soon as you locate the Ambassador, let me know.
You'll be the first person I notify, sir. Sir, we've had a breakthrough. The Ambassador has been spotted. He's staying in a suite at the Star Cluster Casino on Nar Shaddaa. If I move quickly, I can take him before he's relocated.
Won't we cause problems if you assault Imperial personnel on Nar Shaddaa?
Only if I'm caught in the act, sir, and havoc never fails. For the Republic.
Okay. Eh.
Sir, I am pleased to report that the mission was a complete success. Though the Ambassador had 15 armed guards in his casino suite, I managed to storm through them all, grab the lying fool, and leap out through the window.
Sounds like you really took them by surprise.
Very much so, sir. The enemy never had a chance. Having timed my assault perfectly, the Ambassador and I landed on a passing Oknot salvage scow after a mere 130-meter fall. Once I had made my apologies to the proprietors of the scow, I turned my prisoner over to the SAS, and the toll of liberty rang out across the galaxy.
Excellent work, 4X.
Now that the Ambassador's influence won't be spewing across the galaxy, I suspect we'll see a marked improvement in Republic morale. The only problem now will be selecting an even more impressive target.
Sir, I need to speak to you immediately. I've received a strange holomessage that appears to bear Imperial signal codes. I haven't watched it yet. I wanted you present to supervise and confirm that I'm not engaged in secret communications with Imperial personnel.
We better watch it immediately.
Yes, sir. I'll load it now.
Hey, Lara, it's me, Alexei. I hope you're well. It's been a long time.
Alexei? Sir, this message is from my brother. I don't know what to say.
I know this must be hard for you.
It's more surprising than anything. I honestly never thought I'd see his face again.
I'm sorry to contact you like this, but I need your help. My men and I, we're as good as dead. We're on Nar Shaddaa. We were caught tampering with one of the Hutt's operations. We never dreamed the slugs would have so much security. These Hutts are Imperial allies, Alara. There is no rescue team. We'll be disavowed and left to die. Please. You're my only hope now.
Get your brother out of there, Alara. You've got my leave.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your willingness to help, given the circumstances. I believe I can bring him to our side. I know my brother better than anyone. I can convince him to defect. Perhaps it's best if I see to this matter alone, sir. Alexei will be much easier to convince if he doesn't feel outnumbered.
If you can bring him in willingly, then all the better.
Coordinates are included at the end of the message. I'll prep my gear for search and rescue. The operation was a complete success, sir. Per Code 23 of the Enemy Interaction Guidelines, Alexei officially defected to the Galactic Republic. Given the circumstances, we didn't have much time to catch up, but I have my brother back. Thank you for allowing me to help him.
I'm happy to hear that everything worked out.
Hopefully Personnel Division will allow me to stay in contact with Alexei. Not privately, of course, and help guide him through the defection process. I should start compiling notes for him. Thanks again, sir.
Nope, crap. Knocked the hinge off my desk. I might actually go... Where are we? We're on Tatooine. Let's do the story mission here on Tatooine to get some extra levels. Because I'm about, like, 3 down. But, had an interesting piece of information about Forza I never realized before. The Disney Brain on YouTube, he was doing a 2-part look at Forza, just kind of talking about the series overall. And he talked about how all of the club members, their names are references to the original 7 riders. And even more so, each of the ones that they are named after, more or less, or their name, the part of their name is an anagram of, that's the ones they cosplay in Megamax. Well, I added that part in because, like, when he was saying, it was like, oh yeah, like, Kengo is Hongo, Shun is Nigo, Jake is X, Tomoko is Amazon. I'm just like, motherfucker, that is every single one that they cosplay as in Megamax. I'm like, holy shit. I dropped a comment pointing that out because I was just like, I never realized that. And that makes that scene, like, even more cooler is the fact that, like, oh, they're cosplaying their namesakes. In his recent video talking about how the show pays tribute to a lot of the spirit and underlying parts of Ryder, I'm just like, yeah. Yeah. I think you get a distillation of that hard in Megamax, which maybe me talking about Megamax real quick might get him to talk about Megamax, because, like, I still, like, draw the line in the sand and say Megamax is the best crossover movie of Ryder by a country fucking mile. It is the best. You don't get better than it. I think you get the best representation of the show writers in modern day in that movie, to be honest. At least character-wise. Maybe not, like suit-wise, since they kind of get taken out, like, halfway in the movie, and then they get to show up for a fight scene at the end. But, like, again, just, like, this is the 7 showing up and being like, this is your movie, kids. Go do it. Go have fun. You've earned it. Granted, to appreciate Megamax, you have to, like, have watched all of O's, and I feel like Double as well, because Megamax feels like a culmination of those 3 shows, like... Oh, I just passed right by it.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. My name's Fowler. I was told you might be passing through. I represent the Republic here, and I thought we could chat. I thought the military might lend me a hand.
Hi, Cyborg. I think that is legitimately Cyborg's voice actor right there.
I can spare some time for you.
Here's the thing. I'd rather not do this by holocommunicator. I've got a little, embassy in downtown Anchorhead. Swing on by. I promise you it's worthwhile.
You're playing it awfully vague.
Look, if you're not interested, I'm not gonna force you. But this isn't some local trouble. This is bigger. Fowler out.
But I watched 01 today. I think these 4 episodes of fucking, like, Bowser taking over the show, more or less, I think is going to be coming to an end by next week. Is like, this felt once more like a fuck you. Fuck you. This is my show now. I run this. And more or less, Aruto being fucking fed up with this by now. By being fed up with this bullshit and pulling. And I think tapping into something that I think they've been hinting at for a while with Fua. I'm willing to bet. Also, next week is Metal Cluster. So, yay! And the Soda blog this week more or less went, here's Gates Majesty. And I'm like, wow. None of AI-05 is what I want besides Bowser. Damn. And there was a conversation on the Soda Pop Discord about the whole situation that since AI-05 is supposed to be... It's AI-05 featuring... Where the hell am I going? Oh. Over this way. Why am I walking? Fuck sakes. But AI-05 is billed as AI-05 featuring Geo. When it kind of honestly should be more called Build 12, or not Build 12, Ride 12 featuring 01. Oh, hey, we made the elevator in time. Hell yeah. 4X, where the... Okay, you're just stuck up there. Good to know.
Leave me alone! I haven't done anything to you!
You stole corporate documents, Camus. Zerka doesn't take industrial sabotage lightly.
Contact. Military subject, likely armed.
You know the drill. No survivors, no leaks. I'm an officer in the Republic Army. Stand down, now. Sorry, soldier. Today is not your day. Open fire!
Ah!
But yeah, people were talking about that, and I just... Somebody brought up a good point that, like, they could go bi-monthly. Like, they could go every other month on 01. Since it seems like 01 really does not have a whole lot of material. That they're covering.
Is it safe? Are they dead?
Like, we have a whole bunch of what-if forms in the 01 blog, but those have just stopped happening now.
Why were those people attacking us?
It's... Well, they were... Sorry, I've gotta... Just keep breathing. Okay. My name is Camus Orton. I used to be an accountant. My company sent those men to kill me. It's a Zerka Corporation severance package.
What happened in here? Come on, Camus, you know how I feel about corpses in my workspace.
You were supposed to be here. You swore I'd be protected.
Sorry, Camus. As an official Republic representative, I have to at least look like I'm being diplomatic with the locals.
You're the man I spoke to earlier. Care to explain?
Huh. I take it you saved Camus? Thanks. You're probably catching on that we're a bit understaffed, and that I'm not really a bureaucrat.
It took you a month to tell me that.
This is a Republic Strategic Information Service project, a covert operation. It's a major assignment. Mystery, corporate scandal, and incredibly dangerous tech, with a lot of lives on the line. You could make all the difference.
Give me a briefing, sir, and I'll get the job done.
That makes this my lucky day. Tatooine's, too. This all started when Camus forwarded some Zerka Corporation documents to his local Republic security office. Now, we've been watching Zerka a while. They've buried a lot of scandals, done a lot of dirty deals, but this was something special.
The documents were mixed in with old expense reports. They described a billion-credit research facility for the study of a Type 7 device.
Type 7 device being Zerka shorthand for device capable of eliminating a planetary population.
A corporation has a weapon that can destroy a planet?
Destroy a planet? Or maybe just kill everyone on it. Makes a difference to the right kind of megalomaniac. Turns out they abandoned the project decades ago. We're lucky to know the facility was here on Tatooine. So Camus and I came to find whatever doomsday device Zerka had and keep them from burying the evidence. And us.
Why would Zerka leave behind such an expensive project?
From what we could find, sounds like the device went haywire, and Zerka bailed rather than try and clean it up. Now, clues to Zerka's operation have been extremely hard to come by. Impossible, as a matter of fact. We've got one avenue left, but it's too dangerous for Camus or me. An old compound Zerka used as a staging area.
What's in the compound?
After Zerka left, the compound was taken over by a gang of Gamorrean raiders who, I discovered, don't appreciate visitors. Still, judging by these dead guys here, you might be able to push past the Gamorreans and search Zerka's old storage archives. Gather any data left.
That sounds easy enough.
Be careful. Finding the files that Zerka left in that compound is important, but don't get killed.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Okay, Okay, I had to chime in. I had to check in the Farm Heroes Fate channel while this is happening, and apparently they announced the round 4 for Choose Your Legend event, and all 4 of them are 3 houses characters. It's more or less the 3 house leaders plus Lysistia, who got second place to Edelgard. This is like, what the fuck? And a bunch of 3rd anniversary stuff. Unit gift event. Valentine's event. Development Celica unit. All Echoes units for the Valentine's event. Oh god, they're putting in a monthly subscription. Fucking hell. And it's like $10. $9.50. Oh, Lynn? Really? Okay, so you get a costume for characters. They're showing off Lynn. And it's plus stats. Plus $2. So one's Lynn, the other one's, I assuming, Lucinia. Or no? Oh, Cordelia. So, exclusive quests, +2, you get 2 more people for summoner support. You get to redo a turn. And an autocomplete. Wow, just eh. Well, Fire Emblem Heroes decided to just fucking just this is why I don't like mobile games. They just fucking monetize this into fucking hell. Oh well, I have 3 houses to play through like 3 more times if I want it. Oh no, the elevator's not here. Well, I guess we're waiting here for the elevator some more. Honestly, talk about something I was mentioning earlier, but I didn't get to finish thought on because of dialogue and stuff. Soto going like bi-monthly, like I don't know if it would have worked for X8 or for any like series before, because I don't think they would have had enough room to do everything that they did. I think no, I wouldn't think so unless they increase like the box size, which I don't know if they would do. But I feel like 0-1 so far could honestly go bi-monthly, but I don't know. It feels like one of those cases of like they've never had this problem before until now, and weirdly enough, Geo running over was kind of a blessing in disguise. They're just like, oh my god, we can actually fill in with stuff, and we don't have to like toss in these what-if forms that I don't know. I'm not sure how many people would really want any X number of these what-if forms. Somebody mentioning Freaker, it's like, yeah, maybe me losing my account probably was a blessing of not having to deal with that game anymore. Alright, where am I going?
Currently open
There.
for business.
I'm curious, like, what we're going to be getting filled in on boxes once we're past these, like, or these 4 figures we have left, since we have the Quartzers. Plus Tsukiyomi still left. We're waiting on them. And by we, I mean not me. I'm not waiting on them. I could do without them. I don't care about any of these 3 characters, or any of these 4 characters, because I just don't like Geo material, so... So I can gladly skip all this. I'll still... I'm not even in a position to be spending money at the moment, especially since I got the property tax to pay. Plus loan stuff. Oops. Off, please. Ah! I always love it when one of the enemies just dies standing up. I think this next week or so, like, since nothing's came in from the a couple of places I've applied to recently, I've not come in, I'm just gonna, like, tap out and just be like, fine, I give, go see what, like, part-time stuff is out there. Or even full-time stuff at this point, like, I just need a job and an income to pay for loans and stuff. It's all I'm really needing at the moment, so.
Applying overwhelming force.
Speaking of which, I forgot to do something. I need to do it real quick. Hang on. Forgot it was the first of the month, and I needed to make a payment because the one website I gotta pay to does not like taking does not like auto payment. So before I forget, needed to do that real quick. I know that's good. I'm gonna just look and see what's available this next week and just be like, fuck it, I'm just applying somewhere here. If no one gets back to me within the next few days or so, it's just like I can't wait. I can't wait any longer. Granted, I've also been of the mindset of, I'm gonna rip apart my resume and rebuild it from scratch, because, I don't know, I feel like it.
I'm glad you share my enthusiasm.
So what do you say? Do we have a deal? Marvelous. I have absolutely no idea what you just said, my indelicate friend, but marvelous.
Sir, intruders!
Well, You don't look like you're part of Shurg's little Gamorrean clan.
Are you with Zerka Corporation?
Oh, indeed. So let me guess. You're here because of Camus, hmm? That little rat does know how to squeak. Of course, I can't have you interrupting my deal. I'd murder you myself, but that's just not possible right now.
Who are you? What are you?
Well, that's a bit personal. Maybe another time. The rest of you can deal with this interruption. I'll be in touch later.
This is where we run, and we keep running.
Acknowledged. On my way.
Well, it's kind of faster to go this way.
It's not your time. Moving out.
Crap, I was changing around equipment real quick. Need to visit a shopkeep, sell some of the stuff real quick.
I'll feel a lot better when we change bases, Fowler. I don't like this.
You say that now, but just wait until you see the real desert. Hey, look who's back. And alive. You able to find anything?
I found your data, along with Gamorreans and a Zerka strike team.
Blast. Guess they must be one step ahead of us.
Master Fowler? It looks like there's a call coming in.
Why, hello, everyone. Master Fowler, Master Orden. And my little visitor from the Gamorrean hideout. Especially nice to see you again. You're doing well, I hope.
This man led the Zerka team I encountered.
Not a friendly face, then.
Since I didn't get the chance before, I thought I'd formally introduce myself. I am Gaiam Lexende, here on behalf of Zerka Corporation.
I know that name.
I understand that the Republic is disputing Zerka's property rights. I've come to Tatooine to retrieve our belongings, including Camus Orden.
You're after more than an accountant.
Perhaps, but one has to start somewhere. Zerka will take any actions necessary to protect its interests. And I assure you, our representatives in the Senate can excuse any incidents.
Lexende. They say he's the son of an executive. He's supposed to run the company's special enforcement branch.
Rich boy who took up wet works as a hobby. Up to his neck in cybernetics. Good news is, Zerka wouldn't have sent him if we were on the wrong track. He wants to keep us from the old facility. Look, Camus and I could use some time to review this data, but I still need you. If you're heading into the desert, give me a call.
You expect to find something out there?
I have suspicions. Hoping these files will confirm them. You can reach me from a secure line at one of the militia bases. We'll talk soon.
It's not your time.
Stay. 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 Good elevator. That's a good elevator. Alright, drop by shop. Off some of this excess gear and stuff I've got sitting in my inventory. Sorry if I got quiet, folks. I just went and redepressed myself because it's like, all right, first of the month, I need to make that loan payment, right? That's yeah. I'd say all the stores are this way.
I'll save you.
Me topi.
Thank you, sir. An incredibly generous gift. I'm honored. Yes, sir.
Ready. On your feet. Good luck.
Reporting for duty.
Apparently my companion had a belt I could use. And boots, but I have no replacement for her boots, so... keep those for now. And, take this belt.
Watami chispa? Wami topi.
Yeah, it's all mods then, no control gear. I thought we might be a bit late, so we're gonna... I guess roll on through this for a while.
Command sending out new tactics all the time. Stay sharp out there.
Actually, let's go armor hunting a bit. Okay, heavy. What is it? Oh, fucking hell. It's 55. Damn it. Of course it is. Shit. I didn't pay attention to that part. We're done looking, so get back to Tatooine. Take a look at the Choose Your Heroes, like, full results. Oh wow, Burndeath and Byleth were, like, 3rd and 4th. Lots of 3 houses are positioned in the top 10. Lots of 3 houses representation. Jesus. Oh wow, one of the SMD Crossfire characters cracked the top 20. It's actually the main guy from, well, the main guy. I am honestly surprised. I didn't expect that. Also, give me 1 second. I need to go open my door. Alright, I'm back. I am all turned around. Go ahead and grab me some snack on. I'm just in the mood for something.
coba na? Iguana sotto. Chi batu batu. Iguana sotto.
Looking good. Glad you could check in. We're getting ready to ship out of Anchorhead. See if we can pick up any signals from the old Zerka base. In the meantime, we got a new lead. Cam has hit the jackpot in those files we lifted from the Gamorreans.
Something about the research facility?
One of the files was a personnel listing. It named everyone who worked at Zerka's tattooing facility.
Most of the employees are long gone, but one stayed on planet after the Zerka base was abandoned. If we can find him, he might be able to tell us where the facility was, what the device is.
Maybe we could make Lexende back off.
Probably not, but sure. His name is Gromit Kurtzon. For a while he was something of a drifter, finally bought a little moisture farm.
If he was here before Zerka abandoned the base, he must be ancient.
I'm guessing he's 60s, 70s. The files don't say.
My big worry is that Lexende and his enforcement squad will get to Gromit first. Try to keep him quiet.
I'll make sure the asset is protected.
I'm learning to trust your word. By the time you're through investigating Gromit, we'll be set up at our new forward base.
We will?
From there, we can scout the Zerka facility itself. As soon as you find anything, come out and meet us.
I'll help you.
Plenty more minutes until I'm leaving. Then the doors are closing, Walner. I love you like a brother, but the doors have to close, huh? You weren't here before. You came all the way out to my farm to fix my machines?
Are you Gromit Kurtzon?
Mm-hmm. I'm Gromit. I started to think you wouldn't come. Most shops think it's too dangerous out here. But the Sand People, they keep bashing my vaporators. Lizards chew up my guns and alarms. This place used to be a fortress, but I just can't fix things anymore.
Talk to me. Is it just failing equipment, or is trouble coming?
I don't know. I can't figure out why it's breaking. And my rifle misses. And the creatures get closer every day. You can fix my home, though. Didn't I send the credits to Anchorhead? That's why you're here.
Let's say I'm here to repair your farm. Why don't you explain what you need?
It's the vaporators, and the perimeter sensors, and the emergency guns. They need fixing. I think it was the Sand People. I have the parts. It's just, I'm scared to leave my home without the sensors working. It's shameful, I know. console. It says you fixed everything. You really fixed it. Back before, I could have done it myself. Not so much anymore.
Even old soldiers are allowed to retire.
You're a good one. You should be proud. It's good, honest work, fixing farms. You know, I used to be a security guard for Zerka, but they've been gone for years now. They left me alone, and I've stayed by myself.
Zerka's involved in something that threatens Republic security. I need some answers.
The Republic? All right. The scientists' project. It was all secret. Zerka never told us what was in that cave. When it all went wrong, I had to lock up the base, leave the others behind. I left the desert and the horrors and went to Anchorhead.
What horrors? What happened to the facility?
Something attacked us from inside. I don't remember. What?
I think that's enough from the old man, don't you?
You're Zerka. I recognize your uniform.
Pity the sun's dulled his brain. But then I suspect he was never too bright. Yes, Gromik, I'm with Zerka.
You're lucky I can't trace your comm signal.
Believe me, it wouldn't do you any good. Zerka found out about Gromik a while ago. We disabled his perimeter sensors and waited to see if anyone would come.
You broke my moisture evaporators.
Those two, yes. May I continue? Our honeypot seems to have caught a few flies. And now, I'm free to murder you and the old man together.
Let's talk this through, Lexendi.
I'm speaking to you from an airship 2 kilometers above ground. I can target you with turbo lasers and drop droids on your little heads. The advantage is mine.
We have to get to shelter. Follow me.
You're entirely too kind.
He can't get to us here. We'll be safe.
Well, that was exciting. I'm disappointed I didn't get to fry you.
But I can settle for your asphyxiation. Enjoy being buried alive, my friends. Enjoy.
He's wrong. He's wrong. First thought. First... Here. This is a cache. The Circa files I hid years ago. I buried them all over the desert, and this is the first batch. You can have them.
I didn't mean to involve you with Zerka again.
You heard the hologram? Zerka's trying to kill me now. I don't owe them anything. And my friends from the base, they can't be hurt. Now, I had an escape planned when I built this place. There's a back entrance to take you outside.
Ronick, you're a lifesaver.
Go on. I need to rest a while. I need to wait until they stop watching my fawn. If you want the other files on Zerka, you'll find them in the desert. Just don't let them get away with this.
Get away, sir.
Try to appreciate the scenery, Camus. Most people never get to visit a place like this.
This is a horrible place. No wonder Zerka built their base in the Dune Sea. No one would ever want to look for it here.
You'll adjust. How was your visit to Old Man Gromit?
Aside from Lexende burying us alive, it went alright.
Too much to hope we'd seen the last of him. Mind if I see what you got for your troubles?
These are official Zerka records from Secret Weapons Division 7.
Schematics, survey maps. Looks like Gromit came through for us. Don't go anywhere. I think we're gonna need you. Alright, we should be able to determine a rough location of the base from these charts. Problem is, the sands have shifted over the last few decades. We'll need some geo readings to determine the facility's exact coordinates.
What does taking these readings involve?
The data isn't hard to get, in theory. I can give you a field scanner that'll dip into the sand, put us on track. But a lot of this territory is unexplored. Locals talk about sand people communities, crate dragons the size of starships.
Well, things just keep getting better.
If you take readings in a couple of places, I can figure out the base location. Meet me back here when you're done. Take it slow and be careful.
Ah, okay.
Oh, hello.
Hey. I hope you're ready for 5 million Milky raids. That was most of the raids I was running into yesterday.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. Although you get more toppers. You actually get toppers more efficiently by doing those raids than I believe doing the restaurant people.
Huh.
I mean, I got like 4 or 5 off one raid. 4 or 5 different ones off one raid, mind you.
Oh, wow.
Like, honestly, if you're trying to go for all of the Milky...
How many are there?
Too many, honestly, I don't remember.
Because I don't think I actually planned that one. Well, now you go to my trade fodder box.
How nice of you.
Had to pay all alone in the middle of the stream because I forgot it's the first of the month I need to pay. Because that website does not like auto pay for my stuff, so I have to pay it manually. Fucking piece of shit.
So you need to go to the breeder. Okay.
What are you breeding?
Gotta breed Gardevoir to get, well, to attempt to get a Glide. Because doesn't that one depend on gender?
Yes, you'll need a male Ralts for Galday. Although it doesn't matter for Gardevoir. Gardevoir can be either gender.
Wait, really?
Yes. Because remember, Galday was after Gardevoir by a gen.
Ah, okay.
Because I believe Gardevoir is Gen 3, but Galday was Gen 4. It's just one of those funny quirks of just like, oh yeah, it's gender specific for this one, but not for the other. I believe. If I'm remembering it right.
Well then. Also, I need to see how many all creamy forms we have. Because I think I decided I wasn't because it didn't actually do anything besides change the appearance.
All it does is changes more or less the cream color and the eye color. And then whatever you want. It's like putting up her swirly hair bun things, essentially. Mother... Oh, you fucking piece of shit. Leave me alone. I think it's almost enough to fill a box, to be honest.
No.
It's not?
A row and a half. Excluding the Gigantamax form.
Ah.
So 9 of them.
Oh, you mean just the cream colors?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're not including all the toppers.
No.
Yeah, yeah. Also, a lot of people are not liking Fire Emblem Heroes now after they did their little direct style thing today.
Oh boy.
Guess what they decided to put in?
I'm gonna be willing to guess something dumb.
You know how they've been doing subscription services for a lot of the Nintendo mobile games recently?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's one in Fire Emblem Heroes now. $10 a month to get a costume change for 2 units that also gets +2 to all stats. So, you know, advantage for PvP modes on that one. Exclusive quest. The ability to repeat a turn, or to redo your last turn. Depending on if your units have moved or not. The ability to auto-battle maps several times. There was one more. I don't remember what the last one was. So, yeah. So, you know, everyone's happy about this.
And by that you mean no one's happy about that.
Not really, no. Just seeing the talk in John's Discord of just like, nah, fucking, this is bullshit. Fucking making you pay for quality of life changes, just fucking hell. Also, the Choose Your Legend event. All 4 of the units they're doing for Choose Your Legends event that people voted on, all of them are Fire Emblem 3 Houses characters. It's the 3 house leaders plus Lycicia. And from what I saw from the top 10s on Twitter, 3 houses is a huge... Got a lot of spots in the top 10. For both genders. So, people really want 3 houses characters. And squeaking into the top, top 20, my bad. Top 20. Squeaking in at the 20th slot is the main character from SMT Crossfire Emblem.
Huh.
I was like, hell yeah. I don't know what they would do, but dunk it in there.
Alright, I'm behind on my breeding stuff. Because I'm trying to go in order as much as possible. Well, that was a whoops on the button.
Oh, do you still need more Rotoms?
I'm scared to ask how many you've got.
I still only have the 3. I didn't hit a Rotom raid last night. Honestly, I don't even know if Rotom raids are in rotation at the moment.
I mean, I could use the 3, I guess.
Well, I had him sitting there for you because he said you'd probably need him to do the form stuff. Or have all the forms at the same time. There's only...
I put Ditto in the wrong spot.
5?
I can't believe that.
Is it 5 Rotom forms?
6, I believe.
Okay, it's 5 plus not possessed Rotom. Is what I'm thinking.
Well, no.
No?
Oh yeah, 5 plus the not possessed, yeah.
Yeah. 5 plus standard Rotom.
Yeah.
So that's like half the Rotoms you need.
Well, plus I already had one, so... Yeah, sure.
Alright, do the traits. Let me just finish up this instance.
Also, I technically have 2 Dittos. I managed to actually catch one. Found it in the wild area, so I was like, that'll work. Because, there again, even if it's a Pokemon I already have, if I can wind up catching one myself, I would much rather do that too. So basically, the Ditto that you traded me, he's just living in the nursery now.
Ah, that's fine. That's what happened to my Ditto on like Sun and Moon for the longest time. It's just it just lives in the daycare, making babies for me.
I'm just like, I don't really need to move him for any reason, so sure. Okay, so I've got that in there. Once they make an egg, that'll actually fill another spot.
Oh. Metal Cluster Hoppers next week.
Ah.
And I think at the end of this week's episode they hinted that, oh, that thing I theorized about the assault trigger? That might be real. Because, I think it's affecting Naruto now. When he gets super mad this week, and I'm like, fuck, I nailed that one on the head. I'm willing to bet.
Ah. So you just need levels. Okay. Then you come with me.
she showed the scans for.
Oh. He's a trait evolution. Okay. I forgot.
Which one?
Machamp. I forgot
Fuck,
he was a
he
trait
is,
evolution.
yeah. I
So
forgot
I need
about
to
that
do
too.
that then.
Yeah, I was just like, he is? Fuck, he is, right. I think he's supposed to be the counterpart for Gengar from the original games? I think.
Probably. Oh. 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 Did the Hitmonlee get switched around when Tyrogue was introduced?
Yes. It is obnoxious.
I see this.
Yeah, it is dependent upon stats at level 15. So, do you have any stat-altering items? Because trust me, that's going to help immensely. Also, that's the exact same noise I made when I had to go through that exact same process.
Well,
Just
you know,
fuck.
this is a double whammy too, because now that means I have to yet again rearrange the freaking boxes because I'm gonna have to have all three.
Yeah.
I'll deal with that another day. Screw that noise. Oh my god, that's obnoxious. Why? Why?
But just to show it, this is Metal Cluster Hopper that's debuting next week. Also, this is extremely hazard because it's described in the magazines as Aruto attacking anyone regardless of its friend or foe. I wonder what this is referencing.
So this is going to be an uncontrollable form.
More or less.
That means that it technically isn't the mid-season upgrade then?
Well, also, this is apparently Zaya trying to lock out Aruto's ability to transform, and it backfires on him and creating Metal Cluster. Which I hope proceeds to demolish his ass, because he fucking deserves it. Also, this part here folds over onto the driver. I'm not sure what exactly it will do, but it's there. Also, see if I can get a better shot of it.
Yeah, I was going to say if there's a better
there
shot.
It is. Well, I meant the sword. Because this is the sword for Metal Cluster. It's supposed to look like a Prosgrize key. And yes, it hooks into the attaché caliber. More or less forming like a Naginata mode, and I am all for this. This is extremely up my alley. Yeah, there's it folded over. I don't think there's anything else. There's Punching Kangaroo from the little Television special. They don't have the scan that apparently we have like Humagear keys of some variety coming in the next month or so. Yeah, it's not in these scans. That's weird. Hey, 1 second. I know I've seen them. Okay, not in that article with them. What the fuck? I know they exist.
I'm trying to figure out the reason why it flips over. Because there has to be something.
I assume it's a part because we do have that extra attack if you scan multiple progress keys, and it might have something to do with that. That, or it like locks out form changes of any variety.
You might have just said it right there. We've already seen Bowser's sword be able to hijack other progress keys' abilities.
It locks out the jacker. Aww.
That might be what happens after a while.
Yes.
Like, that might not be right now. That might be down the road. We might get that. And maybe the ability for Aruto to take other forms as he needs it.
Maybe.
Which, if that's the case, that would kind of be a nice little mid-season. Effectively just be able to, at a whim, take any form he needs.
Yeah. Also, here it is. These are what I was talking about. It's still not the best look at them, but these are apparently Humagear keys. Also, apparently Zaya wants to turn Aruto into the villain.
Yeah. I could see that.
Also, the thing I was expecting from Shining Hopper, that's going to be the new weapon of curing the Humagears. Because it says it has a certain effect on infected Humagears, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's that thing I was expecting Shining to do. But it was too early. Yeah, Humagear progress keys. Some new type of progress keys. No other information, really. So, it's a thing that exists in the next month or so. Maybe some way to stop the Ark from hijacking Humagears. Anywho, do you
also,
ready?
I just realized I've got 2 trade evolutions.
What's the other one?
I've got a Haunter that I've got to do for Gengar.
Well, that's easy enough. I can more or less dunk you the Rotoms for that.
True, and then I can dunk you something out of the trade fodder for them back, kind of deal.
Yep. But guess you ready?
Yep.
I was about to say, I'm still streaming this, right? Trying to remember what happened last time.
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think before we just switched like we normally do.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter. I mean, truthfully.
Well, I was gonna take the stream.
Continue mine either way.
I was gonna take the stream down anyway, just to break it. So.
Okay, well then we'll just switch it over.
Okay. But I'm gonna take stream down. We'll get set up for some raids and stuff for Pokemon Sword and Shield. See you in a second, folks.